Good morning, students. Welcome to another lecture of GK. Today we will do lesson number 22, Wildlife Organizations. Children, we see the wild in the forest. The wild means the different kinds of animals, birds, and different kinds of creatures which we can see only in the forest. And these animals, birds, which are nature's creation, they need to be protected so that human beings, as well as other creatures who are on this earth, can lead a harmonious life. And human beings are selfish by nature. They continuously destroy the forest and the wildlife to meet their selfish ends. But man should not forget that nature is always more powerful than human beings. It becomes furious and it destroys us or harms us in the form of flood, earthquakes, hurricanes, etc. So, in order to protect ourselves, we need to protect other creations of God also. They need to be treated with respect and they should be protected. So, for this, various wildlife organizations have been established. First one, which is given in your chapter, is Project Tiger. Now, the government of India launched this project in 1973, and this project was started with 9 tiger reserves, and it increased to 50 tiger reserves by 2016. This project was started to protect the tiger reserves of our country. According to the 2014 census, total number of tigers in India is 2226. Next organization, wildlife organization, is WWF. Its full form is World Wide Fund for Nature. Now, this organization was established to stop the degradation of our nature and establishing a future in which human beings should live in harmony with nature. Now, this organization was established for conserving the world's biological diversity, to reduce pollution, wasteful consumption of resources, and also ensuring the use of renewable natural resources. Now, Chi Chi A giant panda at the London Zoo was selected as the logo of WWF. When this organization was established in 1961, its full form was World Wildlife Fund. Now, after few decades, its name changed to Worldwide Fund for Nature. Next wildlife organization is IUCN. Now, its full form is International Union for Conservation of Nature. Children, it's very important for you to learn these abbreviations. Now, IUCN, it's the world's largest and most distinct environmental network. Now, this organization consists of both government and civil society organizations, in which about 1,300 member organizations are added and a network of more than 10,000 scientists are working. The headquarters of IUCN are in Gland near Geneva, Switzerland. Now we come to the next wildlife organization. It is BirdLife International. As the name itself suggests that this organization was established to protect the bird life, for conserving the birds and their habitats. And the last one which is mentioned in your book is PETA. The full form of PETA is People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. This wildlife organization is a non-profit charitable organization, and its headquarters is located in Norfolk, Virginia. Now, Virginia is the name of a state in the United States. It's an independent city. Now, this organization was established to protect the animal rights. This organization believes that animals should not be exploited for consumption, that is, for food, for entertainment, for experimentation, or for clothing. The main aim of this organization is to protect the wildlife, to protect the rights of animals, and kind treatment towards animals. Now, in the footnote, a note is given about Bishnoi community, who are the nature worshippers. Now, this Bishnoi community, this belongs to Rajasthan, and Guru Jambeshwar was the founder of this community, Bishnoi sect, and this community has laid down 29 principles. Bish means 20 and Noi means 9. According to this sect, according to this Bishnoi community, killing animals and felling trees are banned. Means this organization, this community also protects the nature. They are nature worshippers. Now children, we move on to lesson number 23, which is Indian writers. Here we are going to study about some Indian authors. The names of these authors are given in the help box. Ramchandra Guha, Ellen Selly, Chetan Bhagat, Shashi Deshpande, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, Upmanyu Chatterjee, Amish Tripathi, Sudha Murthy, Ruskin Bond, Anita Desai. These are famous Indian authors. Now, a description about different Indian authors are given. You have to identify the author. The first one, the Indian civil servant was this Indian civil servant was awarded the Sahitya Academy Award in 2004 and is best known for his award-winning novel English, August, an Indian Story. Now, children, the name of this author is Upmanyu Chatterjee. Now, this book, which is mentioned in this text, English, August, an Indian Story, it's the story of a boy whose name is Agastya Sen. And Upmanyu Chatterjee has written a number of books, of which some of them are Way to Go, Fairy Tales, 50, The Last Burden. Now we come to the second one. This Indian writer and historian is also a columnist for many famous magazines and newspapers. He wrote the book Gandhi Before India in 2013. Now, this Indian author is Ramchandra Guha. This author, Ramchandra Guha, also writes as columnist for Hindustan Times and Amar Ujala. Next one. Third one. This woman writer is famous for writing children's books. Her first book was a collection of short stories called The Dark Holds No Terror. She was awarded the Padma Shri in 2009. The name of this female author is Shashi Deshpande. She has authored 9 short story collections, 12 novels, and 4 books for children. She was educated in Bombay and Bangalore. Now, the fourth one. His novels firmly established prose as a literary vehicle for the Bengali language. Our national song, Vande Mataram, has been taken from his novel Anand Math. Now, this author is Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Now, Anand Math is a heavily Sanskritized Bengali poem. It was written in 1870s. Vande Mataram was first sung by Rabindranath Tagore in 1896, and this song Vande Mataram was included in the novel Anand Math in 1882. And Vande Mataram is a heavily Sanskritized Bengali poem which is in the novel Anand Math. Earlier, this poem was not there. It was inducted in the novel in 1882 and it was sung by Rabindranath Tagore in 1896. Fifth one. This author has been writing for over 60 years and has over 120 titles in print. He has written about his hometown in Landor Days, a writer's journal. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan in 2014. And the writer is Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond was also given Padma Shri in 1999. He is a children's writer. He lives with his adopted family, Landor, in Missouri. He was also given Sahitya Academy Award in 1992. Now children, we come to the sixth one, an MTech in computer science. She is a prolific writer in English and Kannada. Her books for children include The Magic of the Lost Temple and The Day I Stopped Drinking Milk. Life stories from here and there. She received the Padma Shri in 2006. Children, she is Sudha Murthy. Now, she is a Kannada and English author, and she is also a social worker and chairperson of the Infosys Foundation. She is an Indian engineering teacher, and she is also an author. Now, the seventh one. The trials and tribulations of Indian women were the subjects of her first novel, Cry the Peacock. Among her other noted works are The Village by the Sea and The Fire on the Mountain. Now, this famous writer is Anita Desai. And the two books which are written here, The Village by the Sea, this is a children's book, and Fire on the Mountain is a novel written by Anita Desai. Now, she is also a winner of Padma Bhushan Sahitya Academy Award, and she is a novelist, short story writer, and she is also a children's author. Next, the eighth one, an author of popular fiction for the youth. His novels have sold over 7 million copies. In 2014, he won the Filmfare Award for Best Screenplay for the screen adaptation of his novel, The Three Mistakes of My Life. Now, the writer is Chetan Bhagat. Now, he has written 9 blockbuster books, including 7 novels. And the story of Three Idiots. Most of you must have watched the movie also. This story is also written by Chetan Bhagat. Now, children, we come to the ninth one. This Anglo-Indian author received the Padma Shri in 2012. His first novel, The Trotter Nama, was published in 1988. His novel, The Everest Hotel, a calendar, was shortlisted for the 1998 Booker Prize. Now, this famous author is Alan Selly. He is also a recipient of Padma Shri Sahitya Academy Award, and Alan Selly was born in Allahabad and his schooling was in Lucknow and then he attended Delhi University. Now we come to the 10th one, the last one. His 3 fantasy novels revolving around Shiva and 2 on Ram are the fastest selling book series in the Indian publishing history. Now, this famous writer is Amish Tripathi. He has also written other books: The Secret of the Nagas, The Immortals of Meluha, The Oath of the Vayuputras, Sita, warrior of Mithila, and Ravan, enemy of Aryavrata. Now we come to the footnote. In 1993, Salman Rushdie was awarded the Booker's Prize for his novel Midnight's Children. Now he is a British Indian novelist. Salman Rushdie is a British Indian novelist. Now children, you note down the answers and do your work and send it to me as early as possible. Thank you, children.